Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I'll be right back. I have to go double check some things. Excuse me. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I think we're all right. I closed my browser. That was not good. I'm hoping it's still working. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check it. Okay, everybody? Oh, dear. That was good. Oh, okay. It says somebody's here to watch me. I'm hoping I'm not crazy. Oh, wow. That was a really good one. I went up there and I just clicked that little X just as quick as I could. Uh-huh. Well, welcome, welcome. Whoever's here. I do apologize for the coffee things. I may have to go get something. I have a tickle. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something for my tickle. I don't care. I was just letting you know that I had. Oh my goodness! Sorry, guys. Hi, Linda. Now y'all get to listen to me chew on my on a halls. Found these today. Don't know if they'll work for my little what you call it or not. How are you, Linda? Did you get your exercises all in today? I was almost late. I was working away. I'm trying to get that stuff cleaned up. That one corner. I'm trying to just do one corner. And I'm down to the last little bit of stuff. And then I'm starting on the next spot. So now I have to gather some stuff for today. Hi, Patricia. Oh, you're doing your 2 p.m. ones now. Yay. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Sherry. I apologize for the coughing. I inhaled air apparently, and now I have a tickle. Well, I had to move everything from over here because I had that bead show, and I haven't done anything since. Good morning, Miss Barbara. When do you have to go for your church service? You are here after all. Oh, okay. Linda, Patricia, Shelly. When do you get to drive again, Linda? I have these, which I used before, so I don't know if I'm going to use those. I have these because I love these. I have this whole little pile of stuff over here that was over here last week, actually. He's not going to speak till next week. Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay. You're going to have to look at my head for a second. I have to get this a little bit closer. I'm still having, hi, Mindy. I'm still having little trouble with my eyes. Jeff's having trouble with his too. I'm sure it's the weather and the air conditioner and that kind of thing. So, not a biggie, just, oh, I love this guy. This guy's so cool. I hope I said hello to everybody. Julie's here. Julie's here. I don't think I said hello to Julie. See my surgeon on the 20th, but I have cheated. Uh-oh. Yeah, we we tend to do that, don't we? Yeah, just be careful. Sometimes you gotta, though. You just gotta get out. I still have these, and every time I see them, I think they're kind of cool, and I'm thinking I should use them. I'm just looking for stuff, guys. I'm just going through my little piles over here. I have this on the table, too. There's a bunch of washi tape on my table for some reason. So maybe we'll do something with washi tape. Oh, something with washi tape in these. Oh, that might be cool. Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry about that because I know that the longer you put it off, the harder it gets to see. Hi, Tina. Welcome, welcome. So, let's see here. Okay. I have decided I'm going to do these and some washi tape. I'm thinking maybe this black and white washi tape that's sitting here. There's a fun black and white circle. I got this black and white washi tape. I got this one. Why they're all out on my table, don't know. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you guys are all here. I think because I'm going to use the black and white that this is not the page I'm going to use. I just happened to open it to that. So, I have to look for something. Gesundheit, Jeff. Went through my paper bag collection and only have one wine bottle bag, and the handle's in the top of the bag instead of regular. I still think it'd be fun to use, Julie. Just because it doesn't have the ooh, Kathy's gonna have jelly plating fun. Just because it doesn't have the handles that stick out, I think the handles that are in it would be fun to work around too. So this little book's actually getting pretty full. That's got purple on it because of other stuff. Ooh, that one's got green. It's got green along with, but when I go to put the washi tape on it, I'm not going to like it because it's going to be too busy, I think. Lisa's got company too. They've got some stepfathers. I don't remember, but she's got family in, so she probably is not going to be here. She wanted to make sure I knew that that's why she wasn't here, so that I wouldn't worry about her. Okay, we have this plain old white one, and I think since I'm going to do black and white, oh, make the holes viewing windows. That'd be really cool, Julie. If you had the holes in the side of the handle of the bag, you could put anything in there and make it. You know what might also be fun is to put something that was Okay, let me think what the words are that I want to say. Okay. The window. So you have this window. If you could make it like a slide and put like a dried flower or, something like that in there. And it would be, you could have like a slide in it. That might be cool too. Really cool. Then I might use that as the front of my journal. Guys, if I missed anybody coming in, hello, hello. I've decided to use this page today. So that's my decision. Because I'm going to kind of do a black and white thing with these green little doodads, and I don't know what else. Acetate. Thank you. With acetate. Yes. Put 2 layers of acetate, put some like dried flowers in there, but use it for the front of your thing. Hi, Sharon. Okay. Like I said, don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but hi, Mina. These might be fun. All the black and white and that little bit of green, and then maybe these little tiny pieces of purple. Hi, Rhonda. She always sees if somebody's live and then decides to run, get her drink and stuff. Yep. Oh. Green and purple. Yeah, I was going to do all black and white with this little bit of green, but I think instead I'm going to do black, white, black and white, green, and that little bit of purple. I think. I've got some cool words. I do not know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'm thinking. The nice thing about washi tape is it doesn't stick real well until you don't want it to. That's when it sticks. Hi, Sharon and everyone else. That's right. Hello, everyone. Okay. Let's see here. If I do that, it might be just too simple, though. We'll see. Let's see what we got. Hey there, Andrea. Hello, hello. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I guess that washi tape wants to be on the floor, not on my table. I didn't want to leave. That's right. That's what I have to do, though. I can't be sure. There we go. You guys are also silly. Okay. Hmm. BC Boopity. Okay, is that Barbara? Okay. Hi, Mary. It's wonderful to see you all here. This needs something more. That's the problem. Needs something more. I'm thinking. We have butterfly. Don't like that one. We have little butterflies. Oh, they're sitting right here and I forgot about them. Yep, Tina's in the house. Hi, Riri. I'm just glad y'all are here. If I were to make a page like that, that would be very unusual, wouldn't it? So symmetrical. But I think that may be what's going to happen. Very, very symmetrical. We're going to start with it and see what happens. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Not a big deal. Isn't that the way we're supposed to work anyways? We don't like it. We don't like it. No big deal. Okay. Yeah, just because I said that washi tape doesn't like to stick, it's decided to stick. Thank you, Andrea. Thumbs are always greatly appreciated. Okay, so we got that part, and we'll just stick this part, and then we won't worry about it. Let's get this cut off right here. This one right here. Linda was working on her exercises, so she's probably not doing her little book. Barbara did the last of your little book last weekend, right? So you don't have a little book to work in, or did you make a new one? Patricia, are you working in your little book? Sherry? Sherry was here too, wasn't she? Light one is Andrea. Tina. And that's okay because, I have to keep a list. Which makes me think I was going to ask Jeff to update the list and I forgot. Yep, and Sherry's here and she's working. I thought you were here and I figured you'd be working. Supposed to be finishing unfinished projects. That's so hard because I keep wanting to try something new. Oh, Julie, that's always the case. I almost was late today because I really want to finish that silly corner over there that I'm working on trying to clean. 3 weeks is a long time to clean one corner, but that's what it takes. Oh, that's one little announcement. Lisa and Brittany and I are all posting videos Wednesday night afternoon, 5 o'clock Central Time, of our very embarrassing studio tours. If we talked about this last week a little bit, and if anybody is going to play along with us, that's awesome. If you have, a channel and are making videos and you want to post a video, let us know. We'll try to give a shout out about it. The whole point of doing the videos is accountability. So, that we stick to our guns. You can post pictures in the Facebook group too if you don't do videos. That's all right. It's supposed to be, we're trying to clean up, granted, but we're just going to have fun with it. That's the plan. Posted a new video last night of my finished. Oh, yay, Barbara. So Wednesday night is when we're going to do, what's that? Nancy. Mindy is a great idea. I missed it. Yeah, Tina, I don't store names very well either. I used to be able to tell you what my customers bought where, as far as beads went, but some of the wash. Oh, I missed that, Mindy. That would have been cool. Well, something about this is off anyways. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but okay, Mary's going to play. Then Mary, we're posting our videos, our first messy tour embarrassing videos Wednesday the 8th at 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to post yours then too. Rhonda said she would love to, but she has an issue. Well, that's all right, Rhonda. My issue is that it's all over the house. It's not just my studio, but all you get to look at right now is my studio. I'm not showing you the rest of the house right now. I had the dining room table clear. you guys come in here. I said I had the dining room table clear, and Jeff made a funny sound in there. It was kind of a laugh and kind of a, oh no, it wasn't kind of thing. Oh, you should have heard it. Uh-huh. It was, uh-huh, uh-huh. Address book. What's going on? I missed that too. Um, Barbara, an address book. That would be a really good idea. Uh-huh. But what, Rhonda, what is the issue? You can't get in there? Uh-huh. We know. We've been there before. Oh, Andrew, I'm going to tell you what. There are days when his humor is just, it'll make you laugh for a while. And he always manages to do it to me in public. Uh-huh. Okay, well, Julie, there you go. You can do that. Yes, but Rhonda has a 2000 stamp issue. That's all right, Rhonda. You're allowed to show that. Oh, she's still sorting. I shouldn't have stuck that down. I didn't think I stuck it that hard, but I told you I'd come help you with that, but I don't think I can get up there right now, so can't can't help. We're gonna see what happens with this. We'll just see how it looks. If we don't like it, we don't like it, and that's okay. I don't like that. She did something. I didn't. I don't know that I actually heard where she got them all, but yes, Andrea, she has stamps and stamp pads, and it's like she bought a store. Robin's gonna play along. Okay, Rhonda's gonna play along, not Robin. Sorry about that, Rhonda. Sorting, sorting. I've tried and tried. All I seem to be doing is. Well, I'll tell you that in the cleaning I did do some uh, moving to other locations, which is not a good thing. But the things I moved were to places where they belonged. Like I had some fabric in the place I'm cleaning right now, and I moved it to where the fabric actually belongs. I'm going to have to clean up the fabric. Hold on just a minute. Jeffrey, would you do me a favor since you're up? Would you give me a couple of degrees on the air conditioner? I forgot because I was running late. Yes, please. I'm cold. No. Yes, please. I'm hot. See, I can't even think. Only got halfway through reading your comment. Okay. Uh, well, I found things I forgot I had gotten. That's not a good thing. So we're going to move things around. We'll see. It may not be my favorite page in the end, but that's all right. Not every page has to be your favorite. Jeffrey always puts stuff away and then he can't find things. Ooh, I kind of like how the little green dots come through that. And there were too many. I purchased an estate of craft supplies, 2,000 stamps plus. It was an estate. That's what I thought you had gotten. Embossing powders, glitter, punches, and more. And most of it is not even used. And I knew that she had not had a lot of it was just never used. Just playing with it, though, just looking at it probably is so much fun. I would think it was so much fun anyways. Okay, I'm kind of liking that. When why do I hide things from myself? Uh-huh. Yep. I would just think that just sorting through all that would just give you pleasure just going through the boxes. It would me, I know that. It would give me pleasure. So, that thing about you're supposed to, hold things and see if they make your heart sing. Well, that is why things are so hard to get rid of because, I just love it all. I love this little piece of paper. It's like it does things to my little heart. But I cannot keep all that stuff anymore. I just can't. Now I did put stuff away. I was really good. And in the cleanup, I have really but I can now get to the shelves and I can now get to the cupboard and I can open the cupboard doors. Don't get me wrong, I haven't cleaned inside the cupboard, but yeah, Rhonda offered to cook dinner if we would come help. Uh-huh. Rhonda, honestly, if I could leave right now, I would come up. I really would. That campground down by the it's a lake. It's really a nice campground. We we stayed there for 3 days. Of course, it's possibly underwater right now. I don't know. Did you guys get much flooding? She's in Branson. And Andrea, not only that, not only is she in Branson and have that all that pile of stamps, she also works in the best scrapbook store I've ever been in. Okay, I'm really liking this. It's very simple. Hi, Maria. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, she offered to cook us dinner, and whatever it was she was cooking that day was really sounded good. Okay, I think we need some little dragonflies on this. I'm not sure. But whatever they are, they're going to be purple. And I don't think I have a purple one of these. I'm going to have to use this one. Let's see if it's going to work. Thanks, Linda. I haven't. It looks too blank, but then it hasn't been inked. I might ink it and call that done. Thanks, Mindy. Oh, we're going to explain to your husband that that she needs to move. Okay. Yep. Love it all and need it too. Yep. And that's the problem. I have no problem reducing the stuff in my clothes closet. As a matter of fact, my clothes closet has lots of room for more clothes should I decide ever I need them. There's plenty of room in there. Um, that's not really quite the right purple. I don't think I like that. Um, I have no problem whatsoever getting rid of clothes. But get rid of my art supplies, it's just impossible. Yes, next house we buy will have built-in wardrobes. Oh, I definitely, and other than the fact that I probably need to get a new coat, I don't like to shop really. So, okay, now this one is very light, but it's the same color as the purple on there. So that is what I'm going to use. And we're going to see. Okay, I think maybe what we ought to do first is ink the edge and see if that does what I want it to do. That's maybe what we need to do, is ink the edge. Oh yeah, Julie, to move it a few thousand miles. That's interesting, Andrea. Yep, she could move it a few thousand miles. That water might make the move a little bit difficult, but yep. I'm glad you're here, Marie. We haven't seen you in a while. Riri's going to lurk. Maria's going. Mary's going to lurk. I think she said. I missed it. Chat was moving. Okay, let's see here. We're going to put this one right there. I don't know. I still don't like this white page, so. And a tenth of it is closed. There you go. Yep. Okay. I decided that it's got to have something over here. So I think it's going to get another row of dragonflies because I think it needs something. So we're going to make them really neat. At least that's what we're going to try to do. Uh-oh. Raining again. Okay. What is the ink color? Milled lavender. It's a very light color, but it is the same. It's a lighter shade, but it's the same color as what's the paint that's on there. No, Victorian velvet. I don't know that I have Victorian velvet, but this one is Dusty Concord, which was way too dark. And this one is Milled Lavender. And I might have had another one. Let's see. But I think all of these in this one are browns and golds and stuff. No, the Victorian velvet I think is way pinker. Julie, just a minute and I'll look. Let's see here. Ziploc bags have been a game changer sorting all this stuff, putting collections and themes together. Yep, I would think so. Hi, Holly. Oh, Victorian velvet is very pink. More peachy, but pink. It's kind of a mauve color, if you ask me. Okay, but I think this needs a little bit something else, so let's. Hi, Janet. Welcome, welcome. The other problem with Ziploc bags is once you get it all sorted, Rhonda, then you have to decide if you sorted it right. They make a 2-gallon Ziploc bag too. I can't remember what I needed those for. I was putting something in the freezer one year and I needed 2-gallon bags. That you're going to have to sort it again. Is that what you're hanging out about? Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. I put that away and I did not put the thing on it. If I don't put this back right now, I'll forget, and then it'll not be on there when I need it. I have big bag right now. Oh, big lag right now. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I think it worked out okay. I still think it needs a little tiny something that makes it pop, so I have an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm thinking it might need the dragonfly that's popped off the page. So we're going to make a black dragonfly. Hi, Mike. Welcome, welcome. Well, that rain didn't last very long. Okay, I probably have most of you in here. So I'm going to tell you right now before I forget that I will not be streaming Tuesday. Lisa, I've already talked to Lisa and she knows I have 3 orange days this week and 2 purple days, which means I have 3 mom appointments things, and then I have a bead show for 2 days, and I just think I'm going to need Tuesday to work. So we're not going to stream Tuesday, but we will be here on Thursday on Lisa's channel on Thursday. So I'll put a note up Tuesday morning too, in case you forget. Snowman fall from heaven unassembled. Oh, that's cool. Snowmen do fall from heaven unassembled. Okay, Andrea. All right, now where will we put this little guy? I think right here. But he's got to be up off of the page. I want him to not be squashed on there. I want him raised up. Okay, where's my raise up stuff? Here it is. Work, yes. Unfortunately, we have to do that sometimes. Hi, Sylvia. Those snowmen can start showing up any day now. Okay, Mike. But well, you have to understand, if the snowmen show up, then it's time to stop doing a bunch of stuff that certain people have to do. Okay, let's see here. We need little tiny pieces of this. Little tiny pieces. Itsy bitsy little pieces. Okay. Let's see if that will work. Hi, Janice. I don't think she was here earlier. Okay. There's that little piece. Now I need a couple of little squares. Something this tiny is sometimes hard to get all this stuff on, but it should work. Shoot. Come here. Sylvia and you have spent the afternoon together on streams. How fun. I know. I'm all for sitting on my butt in a house and not a tractor. There you go. Well, Jeff would like it to cool down a little bit and maybe stop raining some so the grass would slow down a little bit. We did finally get a yard guy, and he took care of Mom's house and Dad's house last week, which is at least the mowing, which is a good thing because that's a whole day for Jeff to have to do. Okay, these are tiny little pieces. My fingers are too fat today. Oh. Okay, I'm a little happier. What do you think? We're going to hook up the snow machine. In whose yard are you going to hook the snow machine up? Mine? Because I'm going to tell you what, it was 85 at 8 o'clock this morning, so in the shade. Last Wednesday, I went to get Mom a new walker, new walker, whatever you want to call it, and it was 101 temperature. Thank you, Janet. I like it. It needed something, and I'm happy with it now. I'm happy with the white space. So now I love Mindy's idea of putting the little holes over the washi tape. If I had seen it sooner, I think it would have. My 85 is fine. The snow is artificial. Okay, if you think it'll make snow, you can come down here and make snow in my yard. I'm happy with that. Of course, everybody's going to be acting like it's the beach because, that's what our beach kind of looks like. Yeah, Jeff is getting his beard pretty far grown out. I don't know if he's going to be able to play Santa this year or not. We hope so. Last year, of course, everything was shut down for COVID, so he couldn't do his stuff for the seniors or for the disabled adults. Okay, today is September 5th, 2021. Yay! So I think it's cute. I like it. I like this one off the page where it leaves a little shadow too. Yeah, that's true. How did it get to be September? I don't know. Pensacola beaches are pretty and white. Ours aren't as white as down at Destin, but they are pretty white. So I'm liking it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Next up, I want to play with this. Function is Andrea, Sylvia. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, Mindy and everybody. Okay, so I think somewhere along the line, Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, I did those. Did that one. And I painted this one, so I'm going to do something on this page. I've decided this little book's going to have paint on the pages because I kind of started that way and I kind of like that. So that's what I've decided. This one's going to have paint on the pages. Then I think I want to do one where I take itty bitty images. Isn't it, Janet? Now Patricia sent me, no, Janice sent me, excuse me, Janice. Janice sent me a couple of these, but they weren't stitched in the middle. Yeah, I had been watching Dee Dee, and she does these little tiny books, and she does them in a different way. Her way is very different, and it's very cool, and I love it. But it's probably not my way. But when I saw it, I just said, "Oh, I want to do a little tiny glue book, itty bitty glue book." Well, Janice sent me a couple of them she had gotten at Walmart, but they were not stitched in. These are stitched in. And I got these 3 at Dollar Tree that were stitched in, but somebody told me it's a baby composition book. That's right. Somebody told me that Walmart had the stitched ones, but they were in a package of 8. So the package of 3 is just glued in, and then the packages so you might try there, but Dollar Tree had these. So it was a package of 3 for $1, and they're just adorable. Now I did take some pages out of the middle because it's going to grow. So yeah, I'm going to use the ones Janice sent me to make some tiny notepads or some other things like that. Lisa and I talked about it, and we decided that for what we were going to do with these, that we were pretty sure the pages had come out. And that was not what we wanted it to. We didn't want to have that happen. So I did take pages out of the middle. And as you can see, I've only done like 4 pages and it's already doing that kind of thing. But part of that is the paint. When summer started, I thought I was going to die. Got in my car after work and it said 114. Yep. And imagine that here, Maria, where we have all of that humidity. American composition book. She's addicted to them. Now, Lisa did find 3 little books somewhere that didn't have any lines. They're a touch bigger than these. And I think she said she thought they were in her stash, but she thought she had gotten them at Dollar Tree. Oh, Mike's making up songs. Okay, please hit the like. Oh, thank you, Mike. So I'm going to do a page. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have a bunch of stuff cut out, so we'll see if there's any of that stuff that's going to work. If it's not, then I'll find some other things. So anyways, I've decided I'm going to work with 3 of these little guys, which will be good because that way when I have to put paint on this one, I don't have to worry about, I can go on to the next one. I did, however, forget to get my tweezers back out, so I may have to go get them. I don't know. We'll see. Didn't make up the song. Sylvia's mother is Dr. Hook. Okay. Up till now, I've been avoiding notebooks without lines. Guess what? Now I want notebooks without lines. That's the way it works. The lines weren't such a big deal to me, but then because I had really sort of thought I was going to cover the pages more than I have been until I put the paint on this page. But Lisa wanted to leave white space, and I've done a lot of that kind of what do I want to say? That kind of collage before, leaving white space. And so it wasn't so much in my mind that that's what I wanted. So it was. But Lisa had in her mind the fact that she wanted to leave this blank space around things, and the lines were disruptive to that blank space. Hi, Vanessa. And Sherry, that's what Lisa got. It was a little tiny book that, just a little purse notebook. That's what it was. It's just a little purse notebook. And oh, that flower would look good with this color over here. Okay, I just realized what's happening. The book is not wanting to stay flat, so it's got an attitude. So we are just going to make it work out there. My long sleeve. Comic books. Now you only have 2. Oh no. Art journals and glue books and yep. Marie says she thinks the Dollar General carries them as well. So, that would be, I wouldn't doubt it, but you want to look for the ones that are sewn. The ones that Janice sent me, like she said, I'm going to use as to make little notebook pads and things like that for journals out of. I probably am going to do some something where I coffee dye them and yes, you could pamphlet stitch them. Not the ones that Janice sent me. They're put up. I actually put them in a spot, so I'm not gonna go hunt them. But they're glued across this back spine right here, so they're not folded. They're not folded into a signature. But these, a little tiny book that you pamphlet stitch together would work just fine. Thank you, Holly. Yes, thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Everybody still in Southern France, my Australian friend Julie. Ah, okay. Mike says his thumbs are attached to him. Half size composition books at Dollar General for 50 cents, and they are sewn. Okay. And you're meaning that are they half size like that way? If not this tiny, but regular half size. Hi, Joyce. This way, Maria, because if so, I've got to stop there and because I would like a couple that were like that. I don't ever shop in Dollar General, so all right. Let's see what else we got. We got to have some more little things. We got to have some more stuffs. I need to spend another couple of days fussy cutting, that's for sure. I'm thinking this might be better. Yep, I like it better. I've never been in a Dollar General. I have been in one before, Mike, but I just don't usually shop there. Or dollar store. Oh, I'm very badly addicted to Dollar Tree. Now there's 33. Yay! Well, and I'm probably one of those people that's in there, Andrea or Holly, not Andrea, Holly. So it partly might be my fault. See, I love these teeth. We're going to use these teeth somewhere. I don't know where, but we're going to use those teeth somewhere. This one is shaping up to make me happy. This one is not quite there yet. Don't know. Maybe if I brought you guys even in closer. Did Joyce ask me a question and I missed it? I'm sorry if I did, guys. I'm not looking at chat like I really should, I guess. Let's see. Is that better? That's about as close as I can get you. She's wonderful if she can't count. They're about half the size of the regular licks, but the lines are horizontal the short way. Okay. All right. Thanks, Maria. That's somebody had gotten some that are they're long. So they're a regular composition book, but it's like it's cut right here. And I don't know who had that. Why aren't beanbags called boneless furniture? Oh, Mike. Are you sure you're not related to my husband? Oh, this lady with this purple headband might be up. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, someone was saying Walmart might like the regular ones chopped in half. Yep. And Walmart might have them. Neither one of our Walmarts had them the last time I had to go in there. Just found the tiny glue book I made in October of 2018 out of junk mail. It's already got a lot of stuff in it, and I'm thinking I should work in it instead of a new one. What do you make with tea? Water. Okay. Well, and we don't have a dog, Mike, so I can't send you all to the doghouse, but I can send you all out. You know, that's Jeffrey's always saying that, if we don't have a couch, so I can't make him sleep on the couch, but I can make him sleep on the couch in the camper. So, okay, I think this is the page for today. I think that's what's going to happen to it. I haven't made my decision totally yet, but I think that's it. Yep, I think that's it. So I still like this guy though. He's gonna get put on something. There's the Y I left out. Oh, the okay. She's putting the Y in. Yeah, uh-huh. Well, if his brother spent very much time around I would be in serious problems, I'm pretty sure. Because between the two of them, I think they would be really hard to handle. I can tell you that when Jeff and my son get together, they can sometimes be a handful. We spent a week up there on our trip. It was I one of the best parts of the trip. Oh, look what I found today, guys. An actual Ranger ink squasher thing. It was in my stuff. Where I got it, I have no idea, but it was a Ranger ink squasher thing. What tea made from water? That's water. Yeah. Lavender blueberries tea. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I have blueberries. I've never made tea with blueberries. But tea, I don't think I have. My lavender did not grow, but then that didn't surprise me. It's so hot here that I sort of didn't expect it to. Your body will still recognize it as water. Okay. Uh-oh. Come back here. Oh, that's crooked. Cannot have it crooked, right? Okay, Sylvia's going to fix a huge pot of blueberry lavender tea. Yum. Oh, I got that higher than I had intended to put it, so oh well. That's the way it works sometimes. Your auditioning doesn't always put it where you want it, so that's okay. I didn't know you could do hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer, Mike. That's a new one, and if you can, boy, that sounds like a fun thing to do. I like hard-boiled eggs, and they're a pain. Boiling takes water, not air. Yes, but I think you can do things that you can do everything in them. I know somebody we met when we were on our trip had made. Okay, what were those? What was that? Um, it's a vegetable I don't eat very often. It wasn't parsnips. Actually, I think it was a vegetable I had never eaten. Oh heavens, what was that? can't remember. Anyways, she made French fries out of them, and man, it was good. I know it's 9 minutes, but I don't remember the temperature. Okay. Kind of a weird page, but that's all right. Ooh, that's really cool. We had Sylvia. We had blueberries. My freezer's full of blueberries. Jeff picked this year. Our friends have blueberry bushes, and they were just loaded this year. But I've never put blueberries in tea, so I'll have to think about that because that would be good. And some nice cold icy tea. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. We got to use this guy on something, so we got to take some pages out of this one. Google. Oh yeah, Google would work. You can Google anything. What did I Google the other day? Oh, no. I don't know. I can't remember. I've had a lot of computer issues this week. I was working my bead show, and of course, just because I'm working my bead show, and don't have time for it, my photo software decided to get some kind of weird glitch in it, and I couldn't get my photos and my oh, there it is. It fell. And so I have been just trying I spent 2 days trying to deal with the photo software. So it's yummy cold for sure. I would think so. Googled bangers and mash. Okay. You cannot Google anything. Google. Oh. Okay. Population of Mars. Okay. I suppose you're right. Um, that is probably true, Mike, but can't remember what it was. I was trying to find some piece of information, and I was like, okay, let's just try Google. And Jeff said, yeah, that's how I fixed my Jeep today. That was Thursday, I think. I think I just took out 5 or 6 sheets, and it made it considerably smaller in the middle. I'm going to have little paper pads here too, Janice, from taking the centers out of this. Hubby just made saloon doors. Cool. Dried blueberries on sunlight is the secret. Ah. 10 billion humans are the population of Mars. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. All right. I think the little purple book, see, it took the middle out is all. But it will give me room in here. think I've just got to use this guy's face. So I think we're going to use him somehow. Okay. I need these. And like I said, my intention had been to just cover the pages completely with images. So I think that's what we're going to do in this book. I believe the Martians live here. That explains a lot. There you go. All right. I'm kind of thinking that that might work. Okay. So we're going to start with this guy because, of course, I really like him and I think he needs to be on the page. So, all right. And let's find a piece of. Okay. How come I don't have any wax paper anywhere around me? I know I have wax paper. Okay. Okay. Stranger in a Strange Land. You know, I recognize that name, but I don't remember um, the book. Okay. No, I liked it the way I had it in the first place. Don't second guess yourself. Sometimes that's bad. Okay. Are you guys bored watching me glue stuff to a piece of paper? Hope not. Finally finished my little book page. It had to spend some time drying. Okay. Okay, we need something else to fill up the top up there. Which I kind of like that. Okay, let's put this like that. I don't like that. Well, that's going on top right there. Because, you know, the boot needs to stand on top of the bridge for some reason. Yeah. Did Tanya just ask if we were bored? How can she forget? There you go. Okay. Yes, I'm doing something so involved today though. Okay, we got to have another little something for right there. Oh, maybe this one. I might like that one. Yep. Mike, you know that gigantic RV of yours will have to leave the gate open, but it will fit in the side yard. I think, if I remember right, it's almost 10 feet longer than ours. So it won't sit on our pad. Okay. That needs another something that is oh, here's another boot. Nope, I don't like that one. Uh-huh. Need something. I don't know what. Well, the front half is you won't sink, so because it's got Alabama red clay under the who is going to dive into the boot? How about that? No, I don't think so. It's got Alabama red clay under the rock. Now the front half is just the dirt, but I don't think you'll sink. Okay, it needs something right there. This guy seems like it would work. And I kind of like it there. Hmm. I might like this lady better. Did that Mike just explode eggs in his air fryer? Love watching people glue and love gluing. Well, that's good. Oh no. Oh, Mike. Oh, now your wife is really not going to be happy with you. Okay, guess what? Nope, 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 nope. I was thinking about hanging this lady upside down, but I don't know. Um, you know, I don't know. She just doesn't quite look the guy looks better there, but it's too right in the middle. Um, maybe I ought to trim this page before I think about it, and that way I'll be happier with what I figure out. But pretty paper, this Janet, this was a little tiny envelope that was in my box from my package from Dana, I think. That's the expression. Okay. Yeah, poor lady. I decided she didn't belong there. So I'm going to trim this off so that it's the right size. And oh, sorry, I'm probably off camera. Just realized that. Oh, I did not realize that that white line was going to be along the edge of my page. Okay, so that might mean we're going to do something a little different. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's all right, but it's not what I wanted. So I'm going to have to think about that. Mike? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was thinking maybe something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but maybe. Oh, you know what might be fun? Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet you have some bright colors. That might be even more fun. There you go, Janice. I agree with her. Who needs kids when you have Mike? Well, that's yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. Um. Okay. Yes, but Mikey will eat anything. That's the good part. You don't have to worry about your cooking as much. All right? Anyone else got a spinning wheel? I have one, Andrea. We actually got it on our honeymoon when we were near Gatlinburg. Outside of Pigeon Forge, actually. But yes, Holly, I would say you are a glutton for punishment if you have two of them. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. Okay, bye, Rhonda. We'll see your studio tour Wednesday night. Okay. Okay, stop falling over. Okay. Yep. 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 Yeah, I hope she's getting to feel better. I don't remember how she broke her foot. I don't know if Rhonda told us. Because she did just say she's sick and has a broken foot. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ach. Some days. Well, that was good. Okay, so the air fryer experiment may have gone awry too. I didn't know there was an actual basket you're supposed to use. Okay. Well, I guess we all learn things by making mistakes, Mike. Okay, maybe there should be a word right there. Word. We need a word. Or words. What do we have in the way of words? Find joy in the ordinary. I like that. That will work. Just put them in there on the drip tray at 375 for 10 minutes. Well, we'll find out if you have hard-boiled eggs or a mess. Right? I think that would be I think that's what we're going to find out. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to take the time to cut this stuff up, and then I don't have to do it each and every time because it's a pain. Ta-da! That was fun. I like that page. Now the other book, I don't know, I'm going to start the other book today. I might not. And don't fix what hasn't broken. That's true. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Holly. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. Okay. So I want to work on my that thing I've been working on. My paper bag journal. And see, this is really different than this. See? Oh, sorry. It's very different. And this is what I started out to do. And then I put the paint on these pages and decided that I really like that. I really this was fun. Totally different than what I usually do. So, and Lisa's doing more than one book. And I thought, I might do that. Just do more than one book. And that way, because Mike loves gadgets. Yeah, it's because he's a guy, $33.75 for 10 minutes is a really soft, runny yolk, but man, they peeled easy. Okay, well, the other thing, Mike, is if they weren't sitting on the drip tray and they were up off the drip tray, they might cook faster, so they might not be runny yolks. But that's how I like fried eggs, is with the runny yolks. Okay, but what I was going to do is I'm going to pick this up, and then I'm going to paint a couple of pages for next time I want to play. So I got to pick all those images up so that I don't make a mess. Okay, put that away. Right, redo. Yep, redo. Yep. Mm-hmm. See how smart I am? Mm-hmm. And I don't have an air fryer, so it's the concept of the air fryer. Me and my fancy Ninja crock pot are just very happy together. So, and since I now have 3 of them, I don't know if I told y'all that. I've picked up 2 of the fancy crock pots like I really, really love at estate sales. And one went straight into the camper because I bought this fancy crock pot thing for the camper because it has a metal, the inside of it is metal instead of glass or ceramic. So I specifically bought it to have the metal crock pot. So when I found the second one, that was great because then I had one for the house and one for the camper. Well, then we found a third one and I got it for next to nothing. And it has been nice because when I'm trying to process tomatoes from the garden, I have 2 crock pots in the house now. Powerful toaster oven with a fan, but it has saved me having the wall oven on when it's 100 degrees. Yep. Mm-hmm. But, I just don't know if I would use an air fryer. Okay, I'm looking at paint colors, guys. That's the deal. I'm just I'm thinking about colors of paint because let's see, we got 2 in the back and 2 in the front, so it doesn't matter where I go. Okay, we'll kind of go, we're going to kind of go right there. Oh, I think this might be fun. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Come on, come on. Come out. That and that. And a little turquoise. Hi there, Beth. Thank you, Janet. Um, the other thing is I don't usually paint this way. Ooh, golly, that's a lot of paint. I don't usually paint this way, so um, it was kind of fun putting the paint on these pages. Well, my mom uses hers quite a bit, but she's cooking tiny little amounts of food. It would, for me and for Jeff and I, it would just seem like it would be hardly enough food. You're subscribed but never get notifications. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth. That seems to happen um, a lot these days. Oh, that's a pretty background. That is a really pretty background. Um, a lot of people are not getting. I'm just trying to open this book, guys, so that it doesn't stick to the pages next to it. Or not getting whatever you want to call it, notifications. Sometimes, Beth, I think you just have to write it down and know it. I haven't gotten a notification for Mary in ages. Which, if Mary, are you still listening, Mary? Interesting. I exercise leaving white space. Janet, that's what Lisa is doing with hers. Thursday she worked on hers. She's working hard at leaving white space. I have done several collage projects. My 100-day project back 2 years ago. Yeah, it kind of did look like ocean. It kind of looks very green and very oceany. But I did the 100-day project, and in each one of those pages, I left white space. So that's why I really wanted to do a glue book where I did, or collages where I covered the whole page. That was another reason I kind of wanted to do it like that. Cut the toast. Oh, are you reading Julie? Julie's comment, unsubscribing and then resubscribing, and that somebody else had said something about that. To unsubscribe and then resubscribe, and that your notifications might get better. Okay, that whatchamacallit was not wet. It was very dry. Baby wipe. The baby wipe was not wet. Took a break from the kitchen to chip in, and I have an air fryer, and it also does rotisserie, and chicken comes out delicious. But anything you can do here to not turn on the oven is a wise choice. So, okay, my fingers are sticky. She was wrestling with her chicken just now. Joe likes the air fryer. Okay. Well, it's just, yeah, I know they don't do you email your notifications. Ah, well, I'm here every Sunday at 1 usually, Beth, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, Tuesdays here, Thursdays at Lisa's at 2. Now, I told everybody earlier we are not going to do Tuesday this week. Next week we will, but this week I need to take Tuesday off. We will be on Lisa's channel on Thursday, but I'm with everything else going on, I have to do some work Tuesday if I have time to even do the work. So yeah, too hot to use the oven in Arizona. Yep. Yeah, it's just I try to not use the oven as much as I can. Give me a second, Jeff. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Jeff, do this for me. Thank you. The tea fairy's wearing his headphones, so he couldn't hear me. Okay. So, let's see. This is my paper bag journal that I've been working on. And I don't know if I'm going to get it finished, but I'm going to try. Yeah, but I definitely choose a printer over air fryer. That would be okay. We need to put a doodad in there. Doodad being an eyelet. I kind of want a big one. Do I have a that ought to work. Okay. Yeah, the tea fairy is wearing his headphones. Yep. Yep. Okay. First, we're going to check the hole. See if this one fits the hole. Corned beef and tomato sandwich. Ew. $385, 10 minutes in a basket. Perfection. And they peel so easy. I ice bath them, of course. Okay. Now, I do know that I have been reading where you can put them in the regular oven too. So that would be it would be a savings if you were doing a bunch of them too. Well, that was sweet of you, Ollie. Okay, so we're going to punch a hole in here. Like so. We want it close to the top. Not too close to the edge. Okay, so we got that part. Now we got to put this part. Oh, I don't remember which pieces I have to use. It is a pen. It is an ink pen. It is an itty bitty short ink pen. I made it. Just a minute. Here they are. With one of these, Beth. And it's going to hook to my little dangly thing right here so that it is on my oh, I'm sorry, Maria. I missed your question. I made it with these itty bitty short pins. These were from Dollar Tree. These were from Valentine's. They had them for Easter, and I am sure when Christmas rolls around, they will have them for Christmas. Because they're like party for giving away at school and stuff. I'll be right back. I want to get my instruction sheet because, you know, every once in a while I need to read instructions. If this thing only had 2 pieces, it would be easier to figure out, but it has 4 pieces, so I never can remember exactly which piece I need to use. Okay, the top A, base 2. Top A. Well, if I could read that, it would be nice. I bought those with some ideas still on my list of things to do. Yeah, Lisa and I made a bunch of pins with these for our journal pantry. So we, but this, I wanted this one specifically to go with here, and I didn't have one that looked right. So, okay, so that's a C, that's a B, that's a A. So the top needs to be A. Okay, and the bottom base is 2. Okay, 2. All right. Okay, so, all right. Uh-oh. Come on, quit popping out of there. If I used it for eyelets more often, I might remember those things. Okay, that's not working very well. Well, let's... This might not be squeezing hard enough. I may have to stand up to do this. Yep, looks like it. Okay. Hi, Angie. I'm sorry. I almost missed you coming in. It was a good thing the girls were saying hi because I wasn't paying attention. All right, let's redo this again. Huh. That does not want to... It doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do, guys. I don't know exactly why. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thanks, hon. Tea Fairy brought me tea. Thank you. Now we'll go back to the other one and see if it will flatten out like it's supposed to. I don't think it's the ink pen in there causing problems because the ink pen's off to the side. However, I don't like the way that looks, so I think we're going to have to probably get the hammer and pound on it. And I don't want to do that right now. So let's. Yeah, see, it didn't split on this side to fold over like it's supposed to. So I will have to get the hammer. I'm afraid. Scientific parts. What's going on? You were being quiet? Oh. Yeah, Mike's experimenting. He's making eggs. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to squeeze that today. So I will get it later. It's not a big deal. I can pound it with the hammer, but I don't have a hammer in here. If the tea fairy hadn't have left so quick, I'd have gotten him to do it. But then what I'm going to do is well, it looks like I'm going to find a pair of pliers. Ooh. Okay. Where are my pliers? Over to the back. Huh, that's really weird. Now I may have bent it to where it's not going to work, but the plan is to put that on there so that it hangs on my book like so. It's making dragon's eyes, hard-boiled eggs wrapped in sausage, but I heard the air fryer makes it easier. Cool. So anyways, I will work on that because I'm not going to put that on there until I have pounded it, and then I will have to put it on there permanent where it comes on and off. There we go. Now this is working. So don't know why it wouldn't work in the beginning, but thanks, Kathleen, and hello. I'm glad you're here. You've been watching quiet. Okay, so we need a few more tags. That was the thing that we're missing. Besides all that, I'm getting that fixed. We need a few more tags. And the other, I am going to put this little, was it this one? I thought I had a littler one. Did I not have a littler dragon butterfly? Maybe not. Oh, I did have a little butterfly. There it is. There's my little butterfly. I'm going to put a little butterfly on this. Lurking. Aha. Well, that works. Thank you, Julie. I'm really liking how it's coming out. I just need a few more tags to finish it off. And then it's done, which I'd like to get it done because Lisa and I are going to go on to some other stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to talk about it more on Thursday. And nothing, nothing big, no main projects, just fun stuff. We'll probably work on our little glue book stuff. We're probably going to do that, but we've also been wanting to do a tea bag journal. And so we're possibly going to play with that a little bit. What type of paper did I use for the, just a minute and I'll show you, Julie. Um, let me finish this butterfly and getting it on there. I have to age this butterfly up. It came off of a card. I had some cards from mom's, um, and it was very white. So I'm just kind of aging it up a little. And let me glue that down. Oh, the train is coming. There. And fancy French butter. I don't know. But if she's here, I'll bet you she'll tell you. Okay, Julie. For pages, I used, this is coffee dyed copy paper. Um, the President butter, Mike. Okay. Coffee dyed copy paper, just plain white copy paper that was coffee dyed. This brown paper is from a roll of, this is what painters use to mask stuff off. Excuse me, guys. I got to figure out what this is. Okay. It's something that can wait. Um, it's it's masking paper from the painter shop, and I bought a whole roll. It's very lightweight. You can buy heavier paper at the hardware, like our box stores have it where they put it down on floors and stuff. This is for masking around edges where they're not going to walk on it a lot, the lighter weight one. This is coffee dyed composition book paper, and you got to watch it with composition books because not all of them do this. Yeah, Julia, brown paper roll, any kind of brown paper will is what I would have used. I could have used a paper bag, but I have this, so I use that. This is comp book paper, but not all comp book paper is the same because I have found some of them, these blue lines bleed all over everywhere. I turned a whole uh, tray of coffee, the ugliest color, and had to wash the paper out and start over again. Okay, then I used a paper lunch sack that was smaller, and I cut the bottom off of it to make a couple of internal pockets. And so those are the kinds of papers I used. I took there's two signatures, and I took the lunch sack and I just used it like a page. So there's pockets in both sides of the signature. And like I said, I made two signatures. So that's what I used. Thank you, Sylvia. And these cardstocks came from Dana, which I may have some brown cardstocks, but I didn't have anything like these. I just thought they were gorgeous and wanted to do something with them right away. That was another part of it. Why did I put that over there? I don't know. But I have a big roll of brown paper that's heavier, like heavy grocery sacks, and it's big. You can buy a wrapping paper that's brown. This happens to be from the hardware store. And I bought it originally to put on my tables when I was wanting to cover the tables. And I've never used it for that because I've always had something else that worked better. We're just going to, I just put coffee dyed paper on the back of this, and I'm just going to trim this into 3 tags. That's what I had ended with last week. Thanks, guys. You can find the fancy butter at Trader Joe's. Well, you have to be where you can live where there's a Trader Joe's. We don't have Trader Joe's here. And I seriously doubt Mike has Trader Joe's up there. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this into 3 little tags. 1, okay, then. Now, see, these kind of are okay by themselves. I have an idea of what I'm going to do around the edges, though, just to give them a little bit of punch. I think I'm going to hand stitch around them. Not hand stitch, but with a pen stitch around them. That's what I'm going to call it, pen stitch. And maybe I'll put some fluffies on them just to make them for fun. This one, I love the butterfly on this one. You have Trader Joe's all over here, but you've never been in one. I've been in a couple. There was one in Tucson when we used to do the Tucson bead show that I would go to when we got there to get snacks and stuff because we would be working, 12-hour days. So it was always really nice to go ahead and get some stuff ahead of time. So, and they had dried fruit and stuff that we couldn't get in here on. Sooner or later, I ought to open this up and dump it out. That's the one thing I do not like about this thing. It gets stuff caught in it that does not want to come out in there. Apparently, it's some kind of fancy butter. I don't know. We don't use it. I just use good old butter. The kind that comes in a stick. Okay. President is a brand, Julie. Butter, cheese, all dairies, basically. Okay. Bye, Angie. I'm really glad you popped in. Okay, so next will be just to get their flyers in the jail for the artwork. And then they stopped sending them in the mail. I'm assuming she meant mail. That's a good one, Holly. Oh, that's good. That was a good. I liked that. The other thing about this paper, Sylvia, is it's got embossing on places of it. See, this one's embossed too, which is really pretty. This paper is just gorgeous. And Lisa, tomorrow night, Lisa's going to work on her journal with the same papers. If you guys didn't realize that, Dana sent us both very similar packages of paper that And she's making a totally different kind of journal. So you'll want to take a peek at it. True, I mean, it was more interesting leaving it at jail. Yes, the flyers in the jail. Yep. Well, I always loved their artwork too, Holly. When we would go to my sister's, we would get their, I would pick up their flyers. My sister took us a couple of times to one that she doesn't shop at one all the time, but there used to be one. I don't know where it was because we would stop there coming home from the city. When we would go to New York City with them, twice we stopped there on our way home to pick up stuff. I think she would pick up coffee and things like that. I guess I could bring in a little closer. Okay, I believe it. Yes, but giggling. Well, of course, I'd be giggling too if my uh, autocorrect had typed it that way. I have to tell you, I was at my mom's. Okay, Wednesday, I had to go get the walker. And I also had some work stuff that I had to be on the computer at noon for. Oh, that's another thing I need to tell y'all. Next Sunday, I will be here at 1, but I might not be talking to you at 1 because I have to get one of those I have to do my show calendar thing right smack at 1 o'clock next Sunday, of course. It never fails that they pick Sunday. So while I will be here, I might be kind of distracted for a few minutes. Oh, Kathleen, I wouldn't do that then. I mean, you can do so many other things. Selmineth London Bridge in Arizona. Selmina, the London Bridge in Arizona. There you go. French and Irish butter. I don't know. I've never heard of Irish butter. So that's interesting. Okay. Anyway, so I'm on my mom's computer trying to do this thing for work. Her S key on the keyboard almost will not type. I have no idea why. Why? It's like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this key does not work. What I'm doing is making little stitching. And I finally got the stuff I needed to do done, but boy, every time I was typing a word, I was having to back up and retype. I didn't realize how many times I needed the F key. Now I know that there's keys that were on my last telephone, no, 2 telephones ago. I had worn them off with my fingernails. So you couldn't, I mean, the keys worked, but you didn't know what letter it was unless you knew the keypad. So now, if I wasn't so lazy, I'd go over to the sewing machine and sew around these, but I'm being lazy. And if I was going to sew around things, I would like to sew around all the things kind of If I'm going to put stitching in the book, I think I'd like to put a lot of stitching in the book. Okay. So this is how I'm going to leave this tag, except I think I'm going to put some fluffies on it. Irish milk is so creamy due to the green grass and so much rain. Ah. High quality cream and milk. Okay. Well, that would make sense. If you're making fancy butter, you would want to make it with high-end stuff. So kind of understand it. You wouldn't think that making a dotted line would take concentration, but I'll bet you my tongue was sticking out the side of my mouth a minute ago. Mike, I know you want the snow to come, but are you ready for the snow to come? Have you got everything brought in and harvested and stuff? Because I wouldn't have thought it was done yet. Okay. That's what you imagine how much time and effort it took to bring that bridge over to America. Both, well, and the fact that they had to take all the pieces apart, mark them, and then put them all back. That's, they had to be marked on the other end as well as put back together. It's like a major puzzle. Harvest isn't here yet, but you're ready. Okay. Yeah, well, I thought it was a little early. I really like that one. But now I think I'm going to put oh, maybe the maroon would be pretty on that one, on those, because um, they don't have a ton of pink. Yep, it would. Okay. So, giant jigsaw puzzle. That's right. I would think so. Okay, I thought I had better scissors over here, but I guess I don't. So I guess we'll use these. Well, see, we're planting a second round here, Mike. It's time to put things in the ground. If it hadn't been so hot last week, I might have been able to get out and do some of that, but at 101, I just wasn't going outside. It took everything I had to do the little bit of running around I did. Okay. I don't want these to have a lot of fluffy stuff, just a little bit. So there we go. 2 tags, very simple, just because the paper was so pretty. I went to town to get hinges and stain. Yay! Did you guys realize it was 3:30 already? Phew. I thought I was going to get this book done, so okay. Okay, I think we'll put this one in there. This one we may put right here, just for the fun of it. Yes, yes. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Now this one needs some stuffs on it. I think maybe we better ink it first so that it. I never would have thought to use tinsel. Julie, this is actually a yarn. I don't know if you can see it real well, but I have several colors of it. Just a minute, I'll see if there's more in this box down here. It's actually a yarn with glittery tinsel in it. It has little fibers plus the tinsel. Let me see if I can. I got to move the envelope box. Oh boy, is that box heavy. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so it is kind of like this yarn, but then it's got tinsel in it. And I have a white one that's got like silver tinsel. Just a minute, I'm looking because I know I have other colors. Oh yeah, this one is the one I really like. It's got sort of a bronzy tinsel in it. But I had used some gold things on other pages, so this one doesn't have as much tinsel in it, so you can kind of see the yarn better. Oh, here's a red one. I've used this a lot. I'm also Saloon Doors, whiskey with a shot of strong coffee. Okay. Yep, eyelash yarn with tinsel in it. Yep. Okay, let's see what this is called. This one is called Mary by Premier Yarns, but I won't tell you that they were all from that company because I got a bunch of that yarn at an estate sale. My friend Cindy, who used to live over in the edge of Alabama, called me and told me that there was this estate sale that had a bunch of yarn and art stuff and whatnot at it, and we went over there, met up with her and her husband, and I got quite a bit of yarn that day. Didn't need it, but got it anyways. You got it. That's, yeah, well, I don't drink coffee, so. But I know it comes in lots of colors, Julie. And I wanted just a touch of gold, and I wanted just a touch of black to go with the browns. And that just seemed to work. I've probably used all of it I'm going to use, though, because I don't want any more, I don't want it too much glitter. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good for that. So now we got to do some kind of little decoration on it. Amazon sells eyelash yarn. Yeah, probably does. Be right back, Miss Sugar Pie. My tortoise cat is demanding food. Okay. If she's screaming at you, our last kitty cat talked all the time. He just talked and talked and talked. I had an idea, but I need a piece of cardstock. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have that. That might work. I still have limited scraps. I'll have this scrap. That might work. Okay. I have not used this. This is, it has it's burlap. It's paper-backed burlap. And it would make a cute journal too. Cute little bitty journal, you know, kind of thing. With a tablespoon, my niece just found it on TikTok. Did you know the trick to peeling an egg with a tablespoon? My niece just found it on TikTok. Nope, but I'll have to look at that because I hate peeling eggs because they never peel well. Okay, so let's see here. I'm thinking can I make this one look a lot more like that one? Maybe. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's round the corners first, though. Eggs must be on your agenda today, Mike. And mine is on eggs. Then they wake up and it's a stampede. Okay. Hello, Clint. Welcome, welcome. Beth, are you still here? And Mary, did we find out if Mary's going to stream tonight? She may not be here anymore. She was working on stuff, so. Okay, so we got that. Just turn the spoon upside down and it glides right under the shell. Okay. We will have to try that one. I was thinking about that. Barbara was talking about her egg salad sandwich Thursday, I think. And it made me want one, but I still haven't had a chance to make eggs. So that might have to do that tomorrow. I think I should be able to watch eggs tomorrow. I don't know. Okay. We have to grunge this butterfly up a little, you know. That's just, there we go. Kind of grungy. Okay, now I was going to make a big butterfly. Yep. Okay, the little beast is happily stuffing her face now, and her brother Mikey joined her. There you go. Okay. Okay. Our kitty cat that we had last would go around the house yelling hello. That's what it sounded like when he meowed when he was looking for you. Now, that wasn't his only meow, but when he was looking for me, like if I'd be down in the basement in the studio and I had left him upstairs all alone and he'd want to know where I was, he would start hollering hello until I would tell him where I was, and he would come downstairs and he would be perfectly happy as long as he got to know where I was. Okay, let's see if we can do something with these now. Oh, I think I need some more of this. Partially deaf, but even you can hear her. Oh, she's loud then. She's definitely loud. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay, but I think we want those little stitch lines around things, so. The Mariposa stack. So pretty. Do you think I can bring myself to use it? Well, see, that's the thing. That's why these were so pretty. And I'm like, okay, I am not putting it in my stash and not using it. It has to go in the stash. It has to, if it's coming in the house, it's got to get used. So. That's what I decided. Well, there you go. Sylvia's got an idea for you, Julie. Yes, but I'll bet you have something else that's really pretty in your stash too. And if you use it, whatever you use it for will be in your stash because you'll have made something. And you can look at it in a finished project. Instead of looking at it in the paper pad, you can look at it in the finished project. Right? Right. Oh, it has sparkles on it. Mmm. I know that I have enough pretties in my stash that I really don't need a thing. I'm so bad. Oh, um, Wednesday night at 5 o'clock Central Time, uh, Lisa and Brittany and I guess Mary is going to post and Rhonda is going to post. We're all posting videos of our very embarrassing messy studios. Now, if I missed somebody, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But the plan is to kind of do a one-time. Uh, this is what we're doing. We're going to clean up video, and then um, I'm going to be posting accountability videos, and so is Lisa. I imagine Brittany will too. Rhonda probably will. Those we're not going to worry about posting all at the same time. Only the first one are we going to worry about posting at the same time because everybody's going to get their cleanup projects done at different times. We're none of us going to get them all done at the same time. So we're not going to fuss about that. But I thought we would show everybody's studios on Wednesday at sort of the same time. And so it'll be 5 o'clock Wednesday. If you make videos and you want to do that, um, let me know or comment on the video, and I'll start reminding everybody that you're cleaning your studio too. Um, if you don't do videos, you can post pictures in the groups. We would love that. There's already been Brittany started out right away. She got busy. Um, I have spent 3 weeks cleaning one corner, so you know I'm not going to have videos very often. Okay. That's what glitter glue is for. There you go. I'll make more beautiful paper. There you go. Glitter glue, embossing powder. Okay. The sparkles always get you. And see, I'm not really into sparkles, but I like that. That came out cute. Okay, but now I'm not going to put it in my book just yet because there's glue right there. It'll dry, but I don't want to get my book all gluey. So we're just going to put that like that. And then I had this one already backed, so I'm going to do something with it. And then probably I'm going to be done making tags. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but we have these things, which I might do something with. Excuse me. I just showed a bunch of stuff under my bed so I didn't have to climb over my husband's side. My studio is the corner of the bedroom. I can't put anything under the bed because there's yarn under the bed. Yeah, that doesn't, that, unfortunately, I already have yarn under there. Um, oh, that's cute. It's got butterflies on it. And I could do another butterfly. That might be cute. Okay. I have enough, just enough space to scoot the computer into her art room. There you go. Well, see, and that's now I have a computer, a table for my computer. Of course, right now you can't hardly sit there because there's so much stuff everywhere. But and of course Friday and Saturday, the last 2 days, I have fought with the computer, so nothing else got accomplished. That, and I had to go to that appointment that got canceled on Monday, and I had to go on Friday for it. And that was a 2-hour kind of waste of time. But that's what it is. But I fought that software, and I tried to re-download it, and I tried different cameras, and I tried everything, and I finally got on and got some totally different software. Honey, yarn is fluffy. Have you thought of vacuum bags? No, I hadn't thought about vacuum bags for the yarn, Maria. The thing about it is that a bunch of it is wool, and you don't want to do that to wool. That would, it would work for, but I don't know what it would do to the way that yarn is spun if you squished it. Because if you squish wool like that, it's going to cause a problem for the yarn to have its to come back, because it's going to almost felt. So I don't know if it would be okay in the polyester or acrylics yarns would be, but a lot of what's under my bed is wool. So I don't think I could do that with vacuum bags, but some of it I might be able to. Fabric I could probably put into vacuum bags, and I do have boxes and boxes of fabric. Of course, that stuff is not in my studio, so it's not really a problem right now, because I haven't started cleaning that stuff yet. I have to clean those spaces as well, but right now I'm just trying to find the floor in my studio. I did that with your fabrics before moving, and yes, it might help with the fabric some, because I do have a lot of fabric. The other thing I did not like about those bags, Maria, was the fact that they're really hard to keep from sliding off of one another. I used to put my winter clothes in them, and then to put in the camper. So like I have 2 seasons worth of clothes in the camper, because it never fails that when we go on one of those long trips, it changes seasons. Because when we started out from here, it was warm, but then when we got out west, it was cold, and then by the time we got back, it was hot. So I had to have changes of seasons of clothes, and so I used to put those vacuum bags in the camper, but they slide all over the place. They're kind of a pain. What I need to do is see if I can find something that will contain the vacuum bags after you put them in there. And that might be an idea. That might be a really good idea. So that's yeah, they don't stack very well. But I'm wondering if you got like a tub to stack them into, it would certainly take down the amount of tubs you needed. I don't know that they would fit in the boxes I've got them in, but they might. I have to do some looking at that stuff. That is a really good idea. Thank you. I did start one of the things Jamie Lynn, her channel is APG Jamie. She took all of her crochet thread. Well, and you know, they come on those big cardboard. Just a minute, I'll show you. Chair, you're in the way. They come like this, okay? And it has this huge cardboard thing inside of it. Well, she put hers on cards. She rolled it onto a card, but I didn't want the little dents. Every time you roll it around a piece of cardboard, you get a, a bend that stays sort of in the thread. So I rolled it into balls, but look at, I mean, this takes up a whole lot less space in a box than this does. So I have been, when I found these, putting them into balls because it really makes a difference in how much space they take up. So that's one thing I have done. I got stuff out of a big box and put it into a much smaller box, which is kind of nice. So you guys all got very quiet. Kinks, thank you. I couldn't think of what word that was. Kinks, yes, it makes a kink. So I don't like to roll satin ribbon on card or unless they don't, I mean, I would like to get these things off of here. But the kinks can be very annoying. So, because these things take up a ton of space too. And, you know, if you took them off and put them in on cards, Mike's still listening. He's peeling eggs. Okay. How many did you make, Mike? He's going to make eggs with sausage around them. So that sounds yummy. I wish Jeffrey liked sausage. Jeff does not like sausage. Oh, Andrea isn't here, so it got quiet. Oh, and I missed her going and didn't say bye. Oh, dear. $18. Oh, yeah, the first four you said you fed to the dogs, right? Yep, Julie, that's the thing. You should look at your scrap box. Okay. Yep. Okay, first off, we got to make this grungy. Yep. Grungy. Matches much better too, grungy. Oh, you still had to peel. Yeah, I guess they don't peel themselves. The dogs can't. Oh, she was coming back. Okay, thank you, Holly. I guess the dogs can't peel their own, can they, Mike? But I'll have to try the teaspoon trick next time because that, you know, would be nice. Jeff said they had deviled eggs yesterday, and he did not bring me a deviled egg home. I am really, I don't know about, I might not let him go to football game again, but didn't bring me a deviled egg. Now, he was smart enough not to bring the cake home because he knew I wouldn't like that. But to not bring me a deviled egg, I don't know. He's losing his touch. Okay, we need to put the corners. See, this paper is kind of odd. The flowers go one way and the writing is going another. So I'm going to have, oops, that's not the side I want. I'm going to have to look at it again and see which way I really want it to go. Oh, really? They bother you? That eggs don't bother me. Too much acidy stuff that can sometimes bother me, and too much fried stuff can sometimes bother me. But as long as I don't eat a whole meal of fried stuff, I'm good. All righty. Lots of grungy. There we go. Now, I think this needs a word on it. So, word or words, one of the two. So let's see if we've got a word that we like, that will work. Something that we think is a good word. An inspiring word. There's one. I like that one. Once in a while, you risk it and have it a little bit. Well, at least it's good that you know what causes it, Maria, because if you didn't, then that would not be good. Okay, let's take that off and take that off. A little bit more. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and you kind of need the eggs to do some of the other keto stuff that to bind things to as a binder for some of the other keto things. I know Lisa uses a egg cheese recipe that she uses to make like these little waffles that she uses to make a sandwich. So, okay, that works. I like that. Okay, now I have to figure out exactly where I want to put that. Yep, I think that works. Chaffles. Chaffles is, yeah. Whoops, the swirl of doom. Oh no, Barbara. Uh-oh. That swirly, swirly doom thing. Not a good thing. Okay. So we're going to glue this one down. Glue this one down. Uh-oh, not down there, right there. Holly, I'm not going to stay on a whole lot longer because I'm probably going to finish up the tags to go in this book, and that's it. So 15 minutes or so. Why? I'm my back is getting tired too. So okay, I had a piece of that poppy dot stuff out here. Where did it go? Did I throw it away? Okay, guess it's gone. Wherever it went to, it's gone. So is Mary coming on earlier than she usually does, Holly, or are you just trying to figure out if you're going to be here? Okay. Nope, nope, too big, too big. Okay, Sylvia, night night. Have a nice evening. What's the name of the glue that I'm using? Just a minute and I'll tell you. It's art glitter glue. Mina, you mean this one? Magnet on the glue bottle. Yes. I will tell you that was, let me stick this piece of stuff down so that it's off of my fingers. It took everything I had to glue that thing on there, Maria. I finally did the thing I should have done in the first place, which was get out the E6000. Of course, my bottle is really messy, but this is art glitter glue, Mina. And it took a lot to get it glued on there, but it has been absolutely fabulous. I quit losing my pin all the time because it's on there. And you just take it off and put it there, and then you don't lose it. But that's what this is. This is art glitter glue. And as Jamie says, there is no glitter in the glue. This is the one that dries clear. Now, my understanding is there's another one that dries white. Lisa turned me onto this glue, and I really do like it. I've had this bottle for a long time. You can buy a refill bottle, which this one is almost empty. You can buy a refill bottle and fill this back up, so that makes it less expensive. Now, it does not come with this little tip on it. It comes just with the black tip. Just a minute. I have... All right, just a minute. I'll find it. I have a tip that's separate so that I could show it to you. What happened is while we were on our trip, I lost the top of my pin. I didn't lose the pin, but the little round plastic ball came off the top. So when that happened, I was like not at home where I have stainless steel pins, because you want to have a stainless steel pin. And so I was in the scrapbook store that Rhonda works in, and they had the little metal tips. Just a minute. Let me get it out. See, the little ball on my pin came off. Don't ask me how that came off, but it did. And I wasn't home to get a new stainless steel pin out. So rather than trying to find a stainless steel pin, I was in the scrapbook store. They had this. I bought this. You do really want it. It screws into the plastic part, and it really makes it nice for tiny things. It really works well for tiny things. I got my original package of this at the local scrapbook store. You cannot buy it at the big stores, but it's definitely worth getting. I really do. I really do like using it. I think Rhonda's scrapbook store actually carries it on the shelf. Um, but yeah, Maria, I put that magnet on there with E6000. I tried everything. Nothing wanted to work. And I don't know why things need to pop off the page today, but they did. Um, the thing about it is, Mina, is that this glue sets like almost immediately. I used to use, just a minute and I'll get it out, and I still like it, and especially if I have to move things around very much. This is another favorite glue, and one of the reasons I liked it as well as I liked it is because it has a really tiny tip. Now it has a big tip on the other end. I never use the big tip at all. I always use the little tip. And you can buy these locally. I got some at Michael's. I've gotten it at Hobby Lobby. I've gotten it at Joann's. And I do like this. And one thing about this is you can move your pieces around a little bit. With this, once it's down, it's down. But that's another reason why I like it, because then you don't have to wait for it to stick before you can start using it. So let me see how many, if I need more. I think we got enough tags. I'm not sure. We'll put this one in there. Let's see, we've got a couple in there, a couple things there, a couple things there, a couple things there, a couple there. I can put another one in here. Do I want to put that little one in there? No, I think I want to put, maybe we'll put this big one. Put that one in there. Put this down in there. I was thinking because of the color of these, I might just tuck a couple of those in just for the fun of it. But I think they need to be inked. Don't you think that? Mm-hmm. They do. Let me see if there's another one. Yeah, the Tombow. I like the Tombow. Well, I got my first bottle at a local scrapbook store, which has now gone out of business. So, now I can't get it there, but I did get it there originally. Let's see. I think that there were more of those cards. There are. So, I think we're going to round their corners, put a little ink on them, and then we may call it done. Thank you, Mina. I really like how it came out. I will probably do an actual video flip just to show it off. But I want to finish the pin, and I'm gonna have to get the hammer out and do that. The thing I like about the Tombow glue is the tiny tip, and it dries very clear, but you can move your piece. So if you stick it down, you can move it. Well, that's okay sometimes, but sometimes it's really irritating because it does move. So let's just use this. I'm not going to grunge these quite as much. Again, these were in that envelope from Dana, so the whole thing is basically, I used a few things that I had in my stash, but for the most part, everything, and these are maroon, so they'll go with the maroon in the book, so that'll be cute. Yeah, I was going to say clean the bottle and let it get dry before you try to glue on it, Maria, because I had a terrible time. Oh, and the other thing was there's no way to hold it there. So I had to lay it down and try to hold it in place. It kept sliding down the bottle. That was part of the problem. So yeah, actually when let's see, when was it? We were supposed to go to Lisa's. Okay. Remember the beginning of 2020? We had headed out on a trip, and we had gone up to Red Bay to have some stuff done, and that's when COVID kind of hit, and they were closing the rest areas, and you couldn't get a campground because the campgrounds were saying you had to have pay for a whole month at a time, and things were kind of getting weird. And I had my bottle. I had sent this. I had purchased it on Amazon from whatever scrapbook company it is that sells it. And I had it shipped to Lisa. So here Lisa's got my big old bottle of glue, and we got sent home. You know, that was one of the things, we had to go back home. And so here's Lisa got this big bottle of glue, and she didn't need it because she had just gotten a big bottle of glue. And it was like, oh, so she, somewhere along the line, she sent it to me in a box that she sent me. But it's like, oh no, just because I had it delivered to her, so I would have it for my trip. Okay, I think I have finished it. I think. Now, I'll probably want to look at it again, but oh, I haven't put my closure on it. You guys let me get away with that? Oh my goodness. You did, you did. Okay, let's see here. Let's pop that in there. No, let's pop it back here. And we'll pop this one in back here. And this one in the big spot. Right there. Now we got to put our closure on it because I forgot all about that. Okay. have to take all the tags out of it. That was really smart. Put them all in there, and now we got to take them all out. Because we need to be able to get to that. And we don't want any fluffy things in our way. Let's get all of these out of there. Okay. Then it lays a lot flatter too, so that I can do this. All right. Gotta put those up there. And we're going to have to glue it from there to there. Are these clamps going to go in far enough? Oh, we're not. No. Well, they will hold it. Okay, so we kind of need to find out if it's in the middle. Oh, dear, yes. Well, kind of is and kind of isn't. That's okay, I guess. It's a little bit lower than the middle, but that's all right, I think. And we're only going to glue about that much of it because it's got to flex so you can use it. I think we're going to use tacky glue. Okay, first off, that's got to fold back under there. And then that's got to get glued down. Okay, that's about right. Okay, have all the beige brown paper out of the scrap box. More beige ones than brown you thought. Aha, there you go. Well, you're getting about ready, aren't you? Okay, so got to get hold of that so that it stays where we want it. Okay. Lisa said she was going to look at thrift stores now for watch bands because it was such a perfect closure, and it is really. I really like how it's going to work out. Okay, go up there. You don't need to be down there. There. Oh, shoot. I got too much glue. There we go. All right. Okay, so maybe if I do like this at the end, there we go. Is there a surefire way to keep the straps from tearing off the paper? I found for $1. Mindy, I don't know that there's a surefire way to do it other than possibly putting a brad through. You could put a brad through it. Just a minute, and I'll show you what I was thinking. I should have done that before. Before I put the background piece on. But if you punched a hole in it and put a big brad through it, like one of these would be cool. Now, I could probably still do that. I could probably put this right there. It would be hidden by the pocket. And I could put just a circle of cardstock over the prongs. Only on fabric color version sticks them. Yeah, an eyelet might work. I'm getting ready to go too, but that would work. I could put this in, I could put one of these in there, and then and it would, you know, hold it down. And I could even though it's finished, I could go in here and put the prongs out and then put a little circle over the prongs. And on the other side, that's the piece that opens. I could definitely get inside there. Now I've done a couple of things with leather straps and haven't had any problems, but that doesn't mean you wouldn't. And there are I've got some cute little brads that would let me see here. You know, that's a leaf. That would be cute on there because of all the other stuff. I have some little tiny keys. Oh, that would be really cute on there. Let's see. I've got these itty bitty flowers. Now, here's the problem with these itty bitty flowers is whether or not the brad would be long enough. I think it would. And the other thing is getting the hole in there. Now, I've got this long reach, okay, this one's not even long enough, but I have another one that's even longer, and you could put the hole in there that way. So that would hold it on and it might be something I decide I'm going to do because it's one of those things that I hadn't thought about it tearing off the paper, and it might. I also have these that look like little buttons. They'd be cute on there. And remember, if you don't have one that you like the color of, you can alcohol ink them. I have these little squares. So anyways, guys, it is almost 4:30 and I need to be done. I need to go rest my back. I've got some other chores to do, and I didn't figure out anything to eat for dinner. So I probably need to go figure out what I'm going to feed us for dinner tonight. remember that Tuesday, Lisa and I will not be streaming. We will stream on Thursday on Lisa's channel. I just really have to work. And I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just one of those things. Um, Lisa will be streaming tomorrow night. She's going to probably work on she's calling it Dana book. Yeah, this is our Dana book, you know. Um, Next Sunday, I will be here, but if I'm not chatting with you, it's because right at 1 o'clock I have to be on to get my bead shows. Wednesday night. Wednesday night is when we're gonna all post our um let's clean up our studio videos, or our we're ashamed of our studios. So studio tour. Oh no, Cindy's just getting there, and I'm leaving. Oh, I'm so sorry, hon. I'm so glad you popped in though, but we're getting ready to go. I've got to get off here. So I'm really glad you all came. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all, and I'll see you Thursday. I'll probably be listening to Lisa tomorrow night, even if I'm working and doing stuff. So um, I'll say hi tomorrow. Though Mary usually streams on Sunday evenings. I do not know if she's going to or not. She popped in and I forgot to ask her right then. So check it out later. Love y'all. Bye.